So we have our campsite all set up. There's our tent, and then fire pit and the lake's right there. We're making pizza over the fire tonight. Probably the only really good hot warm meal we'll get for the next 5 days, so it's gonna be real good. So we've got our fire going. We have determined that all this driftwood that we can collect just along the beach is perfect. No issues getting a fire going. Pizzas are looking so good. Already had round one. Oh, yeah. And they taste so good. What's your review on our non-bread pizzas?
Delicious. We got garlic bread naan, garlic flavored naan. And that really I think made a big difference. Really elevated the whole experience.
Amazing use. Josh, what was your high, low, and big hairy toe?
I think the best thing, probably the view from the top of the head trail. That was pretty breathtaking. But also, we just saw beaver.
Beaver hunt was successful.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was successful. Kept looking for him, but it wasn't there. But then Anna saw him swimming by, so that was pretty huge. Feeling very Canadian. The low was probably the climb up to the the head trail. Is kind of intense. Yeah. It was very fun, but my feet are kind of hurting for it now. And I think the big hairy toe, the weirdest thing that happened. Pretty normal day by and by, but I think we saw like little like fluffs of fur on the trail. We're trying to figure out what those were, whether or not it was some animal that was shedding or some animal that was eaten. Some animal we think was eaten, but it was a big mystery of where all the fur was coming from. So what about you?
I think my high was I think definitely the top of the head trail. It's the steepest in the park, so it felt very good to get up there. My low was probably the climb up there, and I was thinking I was so out of shape the entire time because I did that hike 2 years ago with less problems than I did the first half of this hike. I checked my Fitbit. My heart rate was at 178. It's never at 178, and I've run 14 kilometers before. And then we realized Josh was just racing to get up to the top, so we were just going way faster than we needed to. But that was my low. I thought I was really out of shape for a good 15 minutes there.
Big steps. Isn't that crazy?
And then my big hairy toe. Probably, honestly, seeing the beaver. It just felt really random. Like we weren't really looking for him, and he just swam by, and it was kind of a little odd, but I liked it. Awesome. Anyways, so
it's a good day.
Good day. Tomorrow, it may rain, and we have 13 kilometers ahead of us. So, pray for us. Good night.
Good night.
Okay, so it's day 2. It's snowing. We've just packed up everything, and we are about to hike 13 kilometers to our next campsite. So, wish us luck. So, we're about 10 kilometers in today, and it's been snowing the entire time. My feet have never been more soaked in my life. Josh, how are you feeling?
I'm so dead. So cold. My feet, back, everything. We keep going. It's a lot of fun.
Look at the snow. No more snow. It's all over the place, but it's not snowing anymore. It is so gorgeous out. And then like, look at this. Out there. It's incredible. And then up there. Oh my God, I'm in awe. Got to our new campsite, and this is the view. I'm in awe. I don't know why I haven't camped here before.
Rolling.
Okay, so my book got a little wet today, but we are out here. The sun is still out, so we are identifying some mushrooms, and we found these ones on this tree. And so we have determined that they are turkey tail mushrooms. Okay, end of day 2. It's supposed to get down to -8 tonight, so we are toasty. Emergency blankets are in use. Lots of foot heaters, all our layers. High, low, big, hairy toe. Josh, what do you think?
Oh, I feel first. I think first the low was that it was very cold today. That's seems pretty obvious, but the snow coming down, although it was pretty, it was pretty brutal for the hiking that we did today. Very worthwhile, really good day, good long day. But I think that's a pretty clear low. So hoping to be warm tonight and wake up feeling pretty warm tomorrow. I think the high is that the trail that we did today was actually so cool. Really gorgeous. Lots of big boulders that we climbed over. You could kind of see the sleeping giant overhead once it started to level out, but also when everything was just covered in snow. It was so cool. So that was something very special. And the big hairy toe, I think of weird things. I think just the going from beginning of the day to the end of the day and not seeing anybody else.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
kind of a strange sensation, pretty surreal. Really makes you feel like we're just out here in the wilderness by ourselves. So maybe we'll see more hikers tomorrow. Who knows?
I doubt it.
But pretty fun. Good weather. Don't understand why anybody wouldn't want to come. So
Yeah, who wouldn't want to camp in the
yeah,
snow?
Yeah. How about you, Anna?
High was probably, well, you already mentioned my high, so I'm going to say getting a fire going tonight.
Yeah,
We
that's
really were
good.
banking on not getting a fire going tonight, so that was really awesome. Low was whacking my head so hard in a rock
yeah.
that I had to take a little nap. But it's okay, I didn't reconcuss myself. And my big hairy toe was seeing a tree that looked like it was breathing. It was like growing out of a rock, and then the top was just being blown so strongly by the wind that the roots were kind of coming up. It was so cool. It looked like I stopped. I was like, what is going on? So yeah, that was my big hairy toe for the day. Let's hope we stay warm. And tomorrow is top of the giant.
Woot
So woohoo!
Be
Good
cool.
night.
Sleep well.
Okay, day 3. We're packed up. Goodbye, Letnans Bay. We are hiking up Thunder Mountain today and camping at Talus Lake. And we're gonna go top of the giant today. Woohoo! Okay, so we just made it to day 3 campsite. I think I underestimated how much elevation it would be because we may have just climbed like half the mountain to get to this campsite, but it's really worth it. Like, it's gorgeous. And you can kind of see one of the ridges over there. There's
Lake down here.
a lake down there. Josh, how are you feeling?
Like exhilarated. Like heavy work to get up to this point, but it was really worth it. It's a good spot.
Yeah, so we'll take a little rest, sit up, and then go back down to climb top of the giant.
Oh yeah.
Woohoo! We are about to start the top of the giant trail. Josh, how are you feeling?
Excited. Don't know what's gonna be up there yet. Excited to see the top of the giant.
All right, let's do it. So we've made it to the top of the giant. It is just every time. Oh my gosh. Stand up. Just incredible. Josh, what are your thoughts?
Nothing I've seen before. Really insane. Super steep. Yeah, very scary of how close you are just with this drop off, but it's so worth it.
Day 3. It is still light out, but we were really tired, so we are in our tent for the night. Yeah, hiked top of the giant today. Well, we hiked to our campsite, set up, and then went to do top of the giant, came back. Yeah, high, low, big, hairy toe, go.
High is easily the top of the giant. It was a really good trail, but the views from the top are unforgettable, and some of the cliffs are just so gorgeous. I think my low is just for feet hurting afterwards. That it really took a lot out of me for this being my first really good hiking trip. But it's worth it because the views were crazy. I think big hairy toe, I don't know if this would be weird to everybody, but the existence of woodcocks is something that I didn't know. I didn't know they did exist before this. And you just see them everywhere. Just be going on the trail. I was like, oh, there's a chicken. I was like, okay, that's normal. But we've had some good wildlife encounters, so I'll take it. What about yours?
So high, obviously the top of the giant. I'd be a fool not to say that. I did in fact cry when I saw it again, so that was fun. Low would probably be how steep it was to get up to this campsite with our packs. I was not prepared for it. I've never hiked this trail before. This is the one part of the park that I have not hiked before. So it was a bit of a low getting up here. And then my big hairy toe is we almost came in contact with another human being today, but we didn't because we were off-roading a little bit by accident. But he was wearing a t-shirt. I saw him and he was in a t-shirt, and then meanwhile we're in like parkas and toques because it was cold. It was windy at the top of the giant. So anyways, that was a little weird that he was in a t-shirt.
Built different.
And that we just kind of missed him because I was really have not seen any people, have not interacted with any people
in the snow. So
yeah.
Close.
We are truly alone out here, though. There's no one else camping in this spot.
Pretty
so
awesome.
Just us and the wildlife. Anyways, been a long day. We're gonna go to bed.
Good night.
Good night. Okay, good morning. Last full day here. We got up, made some oatmeal, and then hiked out to the Nanabosho Lookout Trail. It was a rough one, to be honest. My feet are really sore.
Up and down.
Lots of up and down. But we only have 3.5 kilometers today with our packs, and it's all mostly downhill. So that should be okay. But here's the view. Pretty sick. So we camped there the first night, and we drove in from over that way. That's Thunder Mountain. Yeah, we hiked over there on the first day. Anyways, so that's a really good last day to see where we've been. Okay, final campsite. We're at Tea Harbor tonight. This is our view from our campsite. And then our tent is up there. What do you think, Josh?
Pretty good. Oh, I'm loving the warmth. This water is beautiful, so calm. We get a last look at the cliffs. Yeah. We tried some sights on the other side, but they were very windy, so moved the tent over here.
Then we discovered this one.
Yeah, hidden gem.
Tea Harbor, you might be my new favorite camp spot. So, okay. That's our last night. We just saw a deer. It was like right over there. It was so crazy. It was like
came out for a drink.
Came out for a little sip.
Beautiful.
It was so crazy. Do you want to hold this? Because I feel like I'm cutting you off. Yeah. Good. Okay, you hold it there. I'm gonna check. Oh, it'll be fine. Okay. Cool. Yeah, we saw a deer. Scored with this campsite. Yeah. The view of the cliff is so sick.
There's nobody else here, but if you're coming and there's 7 other campers at Tea Harbor, be sure you get this one on the other side of the harbor.
Yes, come early, get this one. There's no wind and it's full sun for like the majority of the day.
Just watch the sun go down the mountain. Really cool.
It was awesome. High, low, big, hairy toe.
That go first?
Sure.
Okay.
Well, my high, oh my gosh, I can't decide, so I'm going to give 2. Sorry.
Go.
My first high of the day was getting to lay on the rocks here in the sun and like warm up for the first time and like feel like truly warm for the first time in 4 days.
Yeah, I think I got sunburnt.
You did, with a little bit on your nose. And then, but I also can't discount the deer. That was a high of today. Also we saw a peregrine falcon today on the lookout. It kind of like hopped up. sat there for a little bit, and then kind of whoosh and went around.
Yes,
It was
kind of
really,
falcon.
really awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, so my highs were those two today.
It's good.
My low, oh, my feet kind of hurt. Just my right one though, but it's fine.
Yep.
Like, my feet feel like they would
that's
after nearly 60 kilometers of hiking, but they're a little sore. And my big hairy toe, what did I say that was gonna be?
The noises.
Yeah, when we were hiking down from our campsite today, it sounded like ducks. And I like went
Not
out
the
to
ducks.
the like, we were walking past the little lake, and I was trying to figure out what they were. I was like, no, I don't see any ducks. I swear it's not ducks. And we look out, there's no ducks. So I figured it must be frogs, maybe. But it sounded like quacking.
They're
So
really
anyways,
loud.
That was
Turn
really
around.
weird. It was really strange.
That's good.
What about you?
I think high. There were a lot of highs today, but I think the lookout this morning. What was it called?
The Nanabosho Lookout Trail.
Nanabosho lookout. That one was really good.
Chest Trail. Yeah.
It's a pretty short trail, but the view we had was kind of just over top of everything. And then also the falcon that kind of just hopped off of it. So it was just really cool. Makes you feel like really proud of it. And I think my low, also there weren't really many lows today. Maybe just that the first part of today from our site last night and this morning, we had some pretty nasty water we were having out of a still lake. And our filter was kind of run out. And so it was taking its time. So that was maybe a low. But here when we just kind of filtered it out and could sit on the beach, it was really nice.
Yeah.
I think the weird thing today, we went down to one of the lookouts here at Tea Harbor, and there's this neon green algae on all the rocks and super weird rock formations. So worth checking out, but definitely weird stuff.
Yeah. Anyways, we're gonna watch the sunset. Maybe see the northern lights.
Yep. Get a fire going, watch some stars.
Yeah.
So.
And we'll check in tomorrow morning for our last 6.5 kilometers of the trip.
Almost there.
Almost there.
Gonna miss it.
I know.
Bye.
Bye. Last night was the first night ever that I was warm. 5 days in, and I wake up warm day 5. Josh, how are you feeling?
Pretty good. Not too cold. A little bit sad that we're gonna be leaving this place. But we just had a very efficient pack up.
Yep.
So excited to see the sea lion, whatever that means. It'll be really fun.
Yeah, only 6K today. Woohoo! And then a road trip.
Oh yeah.
Last bit out, the trail is very flat, so it's quite nice. Like, that's what we're looking at ahead of us. Very different from the past few days, so loving it. Okay, we just hiked the sea lion. I forgot to take any videos, so guess you're gonna have to go by yourself and do it. There's the sign for it.
Short little trek, very worth it. Cool rock formation.
I realized last time that I saw this thing, I definitely went off-roading because that trail looked new to me. And the angle at which I viewed the sea lion was new to me.
Surprises.
So anyways, final 900-meter push, and then we're done. We just ran that last 50 meters.
Yep, she's got the heavier pack now, so.
Yeah, it felt really good.
Trooper.
Well, final reflections. What are you most looking forward to? Here, let's go this way so that...
See the map, see the woods.
Yeah.
Nice.
What are you most looking forward to now that we're done?
Well, I really liked the driving up here, so that'll be really nice. Showering.
I was thinking more putting
Warm bed.
moisturizer on my hands.
That'll be pretty good.
Yeah.
Seeing some pictographs.
Yeah. Oh, people
Cool
are coming.
stops.
Perfect.
Cool.
Okay, we're gonna get some
I'm
pictures.
gonna do.
Okay.
Nice seeing you.